you had your sack on Saturday. Can you kind of take me through the play, kind of what you saw there? And
Yeah, I mean, I went in and it was a 3rd and long, so, I looked at Carl, I said, hey, if you like the inside move, go ahead and take it. He took it, I covered for him, he flushed the guy right to me. So.
I think Chase mentioned, was that one of the few plays you were in all game and, you took advantage and got a sack there?
Yeah. For that particular game, obviously I did. I was on special teams, but that was the first play I actually got in on defense that particular game. And obviously, no matter when you get in the game, you're going to give it everything you got.
Right.
So I just went out there and did what I could.
How exciting was that to get that sack against your rival CSU?
It was good. It was really good. It's obviously a great pleasure. Getting a play like that when you're trying to get the boot. So.
Overall, it seemed like you guys got a lot more pressure on them, especially in the second half, and you had, Johanna almost got a sack on that interception. It seemed like you guys are, that pass rush is definitely a step up from where it was last year.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to the front four, just the chemistry everybody has, it just makes everything so much easier. Everyone can communicate better. Everyone knows what's going on.
Right.
So definitely the experience we have in the front four helps out a lot.
Like I mentioned, Johanna, you got some more depth, it seems like, at that D-line position too. How nice is that to have this year with maybe more guys contributing than just those starters?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, obviously, the more people who can play, the better. Mm-hmm. And, obviously it helps. You always want to be ready. Next man up.
Right.
So you always want to be ready to go.
What was it like getting to see Chase get that touchdown on his birthday there?
I was stoked. I was so happy for the guy. I mean, especially Chase, a guy who works as hard as he does. Mm-hmm. You always want something good like that to happen, mm-hmm. and it was just great that it happened on his birthday.
Mm-hmm. What the guys, say to you after you came off after your sack there?
Everyone was stoked. Obviously being able to, like I said before, being able to make a play like that late in the game against CSU is it's always great.
Mm-hmm. That was your first sack of the season, right? Or
yeah.
When was the last time that you had one? Do you remember?
A sack?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. I don't think I got one last year. Mm-hmm. So going back, it was probably in high school. Was the last time I got a sack.
Is that something? Is it nice to check that off your list here at the collegiate level?
Yeah, it's definitely a good first, and especially for that game being the first play I was in.
Right.
It's always a good first for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. Did you end up playing any more on D-line the rest of the game, or was that your only snap at?
So after that, they ended up punting the ball, and our offense had it.
Right.
So they had a couple plays, and then went to victory formation. So that was it.
Okay, so you were 1 for 1 on the day. Then. Cool. Had you been getting in before in the earlier games on D-line, or mostly just special teams?
Mostly just special teams.
Okay, so was that your first snap of the season then, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first one on defensive line, so yeah.
Cool. Well, that's a good way to start it off. So.